Mars, also called as a red planet, is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is also the second smallest planet in our solar system after Mercury. Its red appearance is due to the oxidation of iron minerals present on the Martian soil. 95% of Mars' atmosphere is carbon dioxide. It also contains 0.16% oxygen. Surprisingly, there is also several kilometers thick frozen layer of water present on its north pole. Though there is no strong evidence, looking at the current conditions of Mars, scientists believe that there was once life on Mars and somehow it was all wiped out. But we yet don't know the reason behind the extinction of life on Mars. Scientists insist that if human beings ever have to colonize another planet, then Mars would be the most suitable option to start from. Several probes and rovers have been sent to Mars by NASA and few other countries to look for any evidences that can indicate there was once life on Mars and to study the Martian land, its atmospheric composition, and the possibility of human colonization on Mars. Now, the question is, can we send human beings to Mars and return back safely? Or even more, can we settle there permanently? The answer is, based on the current approaches, there is a high possibility that we can send human beings to Mars within a couple of decades or even in less than a decade. But when it comes to the permanent settlement, it will be more challenging. As the Mars atmosphere is almost 100 times thinner than Earth and it mostly contains carbon dioxide, it is impossible to survive on Mars' surface without a proper spacesuit or a complex life support habitat. If we somehow able to build several life support habitats and take enough spacesuits on Mars, then we could live there easily for several years. But it will be very hard for us to settle there permanently just relying on spacesuits and complex life support habitats, even if we somehow manage to manufacture them on Mars using Martian natural resources. So, to make the permanent settlement on Mars possible, we will need to develop some technology that can transform Martian atmosphere to same as of Earth. Luckily, this idea has already been introduced to the world scientific community and is known by the term terraform. The concept of terraform was first introduced in 1940s science fiction. The word terraform is derived from Latin word terra, meaning land, and form meaning to make it like Earth. The concept of terraforming is now the hot topic of discussion among the scientists around the world. There are several theories that say terraforming is possible, and even suggest the way of doing it. In the case of Mars, we will need to build some technology that can heat the Martian surface. Some of the top concepts of terraforming Mars are placing a large orbital mirror in the space somewhere near Mars' orbit which can reflect sun's radiation back to the Martian surface and heat the surface and melt the frozen water on its north pole, and release the carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases trapped inside the ice for several years. Another concept is to install factories that can produce greenhouse gases using solar energy on the Martian surface. Producing greenhouse gases will trap more sun radiations and make the Martian surface warm. It will also thicken the Martian atmosphere. Another concept coined by the space scientists Christopher McKay and Robert Zebrin is to shoot giant asteroids containing ammonia towards the surface of Mars, which they believe will produce significant amount of greenhouse gases and water once it strikes the surface. The impact would release the power of around 130 million megawatts and raise the surface temperature by 3 degrees Celsius. This process would be very challenging for us as we need to find the right-sized asteroid containing ammonia. And even if we find it, we will need to build powerful rockets that can be attached on the asteroid and push it towards Mars. This will take a lot of efforts and manpower to make it happen. Now the question is, what steps have we taken so far in sending humans to Mars and possibly colonize it? As I have mentioned earlier, few countries have sent probes and rovers to study the Martian surface. Apart from this, NASA has planned to send humans to Mars in 2030s, though it has mentioned that it would take a decade longer than that to actually settle there. Also, we all must have heard about the founder, CEO and chief engineer of SpaceX company, Elon Musk. He has said that he is highly confident that his company SpaceX will land humans on Mars by 2026. which is even sooner than NASA's plan. Looking at the pace how technology is getting more advanced day by day, and all the approaches that have been made by scientists around the world, I believe that sooner or later we will definitely go to Mars and settle there. Or maybe one day we will find one planet with atmospheric conditions exactly like Earth somewhere in another solar system in another galaxy, and develop technology advanced enough to carry us to there in a matter of time. So, we won't need to worry about terraforming Mars. But who knows what's going to happen in the future? We can just wait and watch. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to know more about space and universe, please subscribe my channel. I will see you on my another video.